Hello everybody, Tricycle here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Kirby's Dream Land. Just gonna had to move my laptop screen a little bit. So, for those of you who don't know, this is technically a remake. I did a Let's Play of Kirby's Dream Land last year. I took it down. I did not like the sound quality. And so, I deleted a lot of Let's Play videos. I've already gone on record of saying that I've gotten, I guess, archived a lot of footage. But, you know, Kirby's Return to Dreamland's coming out shortly. So I thought, what better time to get back into the Kirby series than now? And this has been on my list of remakes I've wanted to make for a while. It helps a lot, too, that Nintendo just put this out on Virtual Console. Which is awesome, by the way. I'm very happy about that. But I have been wanting to remake this for a while because I love this game. Yeah, it's short. Yeah, it's not exactly... I wouldn't put this on... I wouldn't be surprised if this never makes any list for the greatest games of all time. But the original Kirby's Dream Land is still, like, one of my favorite... not only Game Boy games, but video games of all time for a reason. When I was like 10 years old, you know, I picked this game up for the first time. I found it at a garage sale for like 10 cents. Because back then, people didn't hold a lot of value to retro games. And I think this was like 12, 13 years old when I found it. So I think I picked it up 2006 for the first time. I would go on to lose that cartridge, but the game was re-released on the 3DS. I want to say 2011, 2012, and when that happened, I was able to rediscover this game. And kind of at the same time, I loved the Kirby franchise. Because growing up, I only ever played this game and Kirby's Air Ride. I think later on, I would go on to play, what was it? I think maybe Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. No, it was, yeah, it was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Wasn't a big fan of that one, though, to be honest with you guys. I'll always be a fan of this. Now, coincidentally, they put this out on Virtual Console. A week or two before, though, is when I got the Steam Deck, and I was setting up to record this game on that anyway. I figured I'd be better off just recording it on official Nintendo hardware, even though I already technically own a copy of this game via Virtual Console, even if it's not the physical cartridge itself. I'm still like, you know, I feel like it should count for something. But there are other Game Boys I'd like to play as well. I might actually spend a lot of time on the Virtual Console. Well, I don't know why I keep saying Virtual Console. Nintendo Switch Online. That being said, I do not have... I used to have it. I do not anymore. I do not have the expansion pass. So, I'll still need my Steam Deck for N64 games and Game Boy Advance. But I can... surprise, surprise, I can live with that. And there's like... I guess they have the Sega Genesis collection through Nintendo Switch Online, which I don't really need because I already have a Sega Genesis collection on Nintendo Switch. I mean, that's how I played Sonic 3D Blast, and I'm doing horrible with this mini-boss. Ah, yes, the Sonic 3D Blast video. Anyway. This is a very basic game. Not basic in a bad way, just simple. You know, as you can tell, like, this is, like, really early in Kirby's lifespan. So there really isn't much to do with power-up abilities from sucking up enemies yet. Kirby's just kind of getting his foot out the door here, so it's mainly just sucking up enemies and using them as projectiles. Which is fine for me. That's more than enough. Oof. Death. Death to the girl, Lololo. Shoot. I was hoping to get through that without taking damage. But you can't always get what you want. So yeah, this isn't exactly a complicated game, which is perfect for a Game Boy. It's very short, too. Like, this video isn't going to be more than a half hour long. Unless I screw up on the DDD level, but we'll get to that. Like, I mean, we're halfway through the game, and it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. So that should pretty much tell you whatever you need to know. But you know, I've always been one to say, like, a short game doesn't necessarily mean a bad game. That's why I'm someone, like, I could put something like Tori 3D or Tori 2 on my Game of the Year list. Or MacBat. Really any Cyactro game, because as you all know, I'm pretty nuts about that guy. And the games Cyactro comes out with. Yeah, I think short games are a good thing. Son of a... I can't catch a break here. Delicious. Of course, one of my favorite... I think a lot of people's favorite things about Kirby. Just he eats things and then he gets fat. I think that's why I like Kirby's Dream Buffet too. Which I've never done a Let's Play of that. I thought about it. I'm just like, there's not enough going on with that. Like, there's no end game there. I think if there was an end game to that, I'd be much more compelled to do a video of it. I would love to do, like, a couple online matches. Maybe if I ever did, like, a live stream or something. The only big problem is that game's online isn't the best. And on top of that, for my recording setup, I'm not connected to the internet. Like, I need to not be connected to the internet for my setup to work. It's very weird. I'll be the first one to admit it. It's just the spot in the house that I have everything set up on. You know, I have these little foam panels set up so that way the acoustics and everything sound nice, and I don't sound like I'm recording from the inside of an Arizona can. You know, I had to do like a very, pretty much like I just set up in a closet. And the closet is at one of the furthest spots away from my router. And because it's that far away, well, it's very difficult to record gameplay footage. Well, and be on the internet. I should clarify. Recording gameplay footage isn't that big of a deal. Something I've always struggled with is sound. Ugh, at this point, I might die. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's the old Fable Let's Player's curse, because I recorded this earlier this week for basically just to do my shorts, because I've been doing YouTube shorts lately. And I did an almost perfect run through of this game. I didn't screw up until I got to Castle DDD. So of course, like, for this one I screwed up. But even then, like, the checkpoints are pretty solid in this game. Like, you respawn at the beginning of a room. So I can't even say, like, it's that big of a loss. This is one of those few games I've never felt frustrated when I died. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta be careful not to get too close to them, because their little explosion that they give off does damage you. And it's not fair. It's not fair. I killed him. Oof. Timing was just a little... Oof. A lot of bit off. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'll find, like, something to replenish my health. Look at those cool ghosts with sunglasses. There's some fly guys. That was a close one. Alright. Here's where things get interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know why the way I said that made me think of Anya from Spy Family. We're gonna go up this way, because I'm sure there's something good over here. Oh. No, there was nothing. It was a waste of time. That's it. My life is over. Ooh, I am so close to death. Remember how I said this game was easy? Just a total cakewalk? Well, I guess that doesn't matter when you're not good. I'll just use the corner to hide. My strategy worked. That is why I am the king of Kirby. Oh, also, I really love this, like, tile, like, pixel effect to emulate, like, how the Game Boy screen would have looked. I hate my life. I mean, I should expect nothing less. Like, I did only have, like, 1 hit point left, and I was getting a little careless. For some reason, I thought I could get around that. Okay. Let's go uppies. I ain't falling for that. Is there anything down here? Or is it just death? Just death. I'm trapped. Okay. We're good. We're good. Onward and upward, I always say. Now for this little section right here, I say like the best thing you can do is kind of get a couple blocks ahead of you so you can kind of brace yourself in case you do fall into these little holes. I just think it works out better. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, no, no. Okay. Now it's time to take on Krakow. Ugh, you're just gonna feed me these things left and right, aren't you? Yep, there it comes. Well, I have the hit points, so I think I'll be okay. And he's dead. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, there's only one more level left, folks. Mount DDD. Pew. You like how I added in those sound effects all by myself? Okay. Let's do this one, and then we'll do the airship. And then here, for some reason, you can grab other Kirbys and they act as screen nukes. But yeah, all this level is just a boss rush. Well, you know, we get to see all our friends that we made from before. I don't know if I could say, like, oh man. I don't know if I'd say, like, these are particularly, like, more difficult than the original encounters. Or the same difficulty. You bastard. This is why I usually do him first. Because he's a son of a bitch. Bruh, you can't do me like that. This is what I get. Like, oh, this game is easy, guys. Easiest platform I've ever played. But since I'm recording myself, I'm just gonna die like 5 times. Well, it is what it is. If I die again, I die again. But for now, let's give Kabula a run for his money. Or her money. I don't know what Kabula is. Just gonna button mash. You can't kill me, Kabula. Only Krakow came close. You son of a bitch. It is what it is. I knew it was coming. Yeah, take your freaking hit. Enjoy your victory while... Oh, son of a bitch! I tried to hit up fast enough. This is like my worst playthrough of Kirby's Dream Land, like, ever. I think even in the original video I did better. My overconfidence will be my downfall. Oof, tried to go for a twofer there. Did not work out. Let's just end this. Can't believe I died twice. Just in this level. I died more than twice. Gotta be careful here. Could easily fall down a pit. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. It's gonna take a lot more than apples to stop me. That's all you got? Bro, you're the only thing standing in the way between me and King DDD, you stupid tree. And here he is, the star of the show, King DDD. Hammer, my guy. He has the highest health of any enemy in the game. That's really the only thing that makes him, like, I guess, final boss material. That, and he's just being a pain in the ass. Oh, come on. Son of a bitch. Go away, go away. That's a twofer, baby. He only has a few attacks. He has this little hammer attack. Sometimes he just dive bombs you. I guess it's more so like he's just chasing you and he trips. And he has this attack, which is his strongest. And then he'll suck you up and spit you out. All in all, he's really not hard at all. I usually get hit once or twice by him. It is inevitable. Oh, here he comes. No. Tank to hit. Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. And he's dead. Well, I took quite a few hits during this playthrough. A lot more than I thought I would. But, hey, we beat it. And like I said, it was less than 30 minutes. Still can't believe I died like 4 times. But either way, let's take a moment to explain the story of the game. So basically, Kirby is this pink puffball, and then there's the big king, DDD, the big penguin guy. He was like, I'm gonna take all the food. And Kirby, the fat food lover that he is, was just like, no, you can't take my food. So he goes and he hunts DDD down, and then he returns all the food to the residents of Dreamland. And everybody's happy. It's a happy ending. We have a pink sunset. How nice. Thank you, Game Boy Color screen. And thank you to all of you for watching. I do plan on covering more Kirby here in the near future. Have a couple things in the pipe works where we'll be going down to we'll be going back to Persona 4 soon too. That's going to be like a throughout the year project. But for now, just thanks again for tuning in and enjoying Kirby's Dream Land with me. And as the sign says, bye-bye. This is Troysicle, signing out. Okay, we're going to stop the video as soon as this animation's done, I promise. And goodbye.